Yes, sir. I didn't know see about it. Yes, sir.
My question is, whenever you rent anything, the person who gives you that property has an obligation to keep it up to standard.
You are correct.
And well, in the chalet's case, they're not keeping it up to standard, are they? So what can we do about that? We should actively be doing something about that. There are separate issues, and we've got to deal with the beach up issues and the chalet issues.
I get the point.
Withhold money, I think, and say, well, when you do the repairs.
Well, that was brought up. But if you try and withhold money, unfortunately, they will say that unfortunately you can't do anything about it, and they're going to withdraw your right to use the beach hall.
But they have an obligation.
Oh, they have an obligation.
What annoys me with Mr. Herring, he ignored that obligation every time someone asked him a question last time. He ignored his obligation to do what any tenant is entitled from the person who's renting from.
Yeah, sorry, sorry.
Yeah, your turn.
One thing I would stress, anybody who has a chalet that has got any maintenance issues that need to be done, if they actually contact and keep pestering Jane Allett, she's the lady that can actually get maintenance work carried out for you. That's what Ray Herring pointed us to the response. So.
Yeah, I think. Sorry, hold on.
Yeah, I think the way we can move that forward is if we do actually form a beach hut association or a chalet association, then we can go on your behalf collectively to address these issues, and so we come as one voice rather than people individually doing it. And I think that's something that we can do to address it.
I just think the council are no different to any other body who rents stuff out.
Absolutely.
They have an obligation to provide and look after the area that they're renting. And it's beach huts and chalets, not one or the other. They should maintain and keep up the services for all of us.
I think as well, we have to take into consideration this time, we've been awfully let down by our councillors-elect. Because at the end of the day, the buck really stops with them, because they should have given us the heads up with this long before it ever went to any of these committees or whatever. So you need to be asking yourself, who are you voting for and why are you voting for these people? We need to really, and I believe there's elections due, imminent. So at the end of the day, I really do feel that we've been totally and utterly let down by our elected.
I'll add to that you may recall at our last meeting, you were told that Councillor Savage spoke up against the rises. She abstained from the vote, she didn't vote against it.
Right, yes, I've seen there was another lady up at Suffolk when we left there, and we certainly were going to come back here, and we told him that the feeling of this meeting would be certainly against everything that's said. But I do believe the association's going to be the answer. I've seen you, Jill, yes. I'll read in a moment. Yes, madam, we're down the left. Sorry, Tina.
We get charged our domestic rate as well on top of this.
Domestic rate, we don't know yet. Did we hear anything? We've got no idea yet. Sorry. They didn't answer that question. Yes, Jill.
Well, I was just going to remind the lady who mentioned car parking,
yes,
that Suffolk Coastal does offer hut owners a discount on Ramler Road car park for a cost of £55 a year for one car and £75, I think, for two cars. I don't know if that applies to chalets, but and it doesn't, of course, guarantee you a space at busy periods.
As a hut owner, you can get
Did you hear that, madam?
Ramler Road is no good to me if I'm that one.
No.